Hi everyone, it's Anne. Welcome to another new moon reading. This is for our new moon in Pisces, and it is Pisces season. The sun and the moon are both in Pisces. So, knowing that, I welcome you to join me in celebrating and honoring our emotions because Pisces is the mutable water sign. So it is in many ways the most emotional. It lives in the water. It is ruled by Neptune, the planet of fog and delusion and fantasy and mystery. And Pisces can get lost in the illusionary world of fantasy and emotions. And that is one of its superpowers. It can escape and it can create from the outer regions and bring it back to Earth for the rest of us to share and appreciate. So I welcome you to join me in respecting our emotions and to flow with the ocean of emotion that we all live in. And recognize that we can't feel certain things without our heart, and our heart deserves our respect because it is a transmitter of truth. So let's respect our feelings and remember that how we feel matters. Even though it's painful sometimes, our emotions deliver truth. And Pisces season is a great time to remember that and to honor that. So on that note, I will pull some cards from my Aquarian deck. I've already shuffled 12 times in honor of Pisces season. Pisces is the 12th sign, the last sign of the zodiac. But I'll shuffle one more time and we'll see what comes up. All right, so here we have 1, the 8 of Pentacles, 2, the Page of Swords, and 3, the Tower. Okay, so no cups. I'm a little surprised because it is Pisces season, but sometimes that's just not what is really coming to the forefront. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is a card, as I see it, of hard work, showing that we have put in some time towards achieving our goals, often at work or working on ourselves, working on our home, putting effort in to contribute to our families, to our communities, to doing what we have to do and fulfilling our obligations, and also of honing the skills that we have intentionally cultivated. The 8 is the number of strength. It's the card, which is the card in the major arcana that's really about alignment of every aspect of our being, our emotional selves, our mental selves, our spiritual selves, and our physical selves. And this card in particular is about the physical realm or our physical experience. So this shows a person working. He's got nails in his apron pocket and they're looking at their hammer, and it looks like they've accomplished 8 points of achievement as represented by these pentacles in the background. So this expresses that we have some hard work behind us. We've already honed our skills and we are in a place of continuing to master our trade, whatever that may be. So I welcome you to join me in celebrating and honoring this aspect of ourselves, having done some solid work. So let's let that be our past. And now we've got the Page of Swords as our present card. So the pages are all about learning and beginning and starting over sometimes, and being a student, being in a position to learn and receive new information or new knowledge. And in this case, it's the Page of Swords. So it's definitely about information. It's about knowledge. It's about how we think. It's about our beliefs. It's about facts, or whatever we define as truth in the moment. So this page is learning information. It could be learning difficult things from our personal network or our global network. As I'm sure you all know, there are many distressing things happening in the world right now, and the swords often represent anxiety and difficult information. So this is a page who's listening to that difficult truth, listening to the difficult information, and doing their best to accept reality, accept the truth, and accept what is happening. And from there, we decide our actions. But this represents just being in the place of receiving information. So I welcome you to join me in honoring that, and remembering that sometimes that's all we can do. Sometimes we are powerless to control what's going on around us, and the best thing we can do is to take in information and process it and honor it, and really allow ourselves to accept the truth as far as we can. So that's our present card. And then the next one is the Tower. So this is a difficult card to see. It's something that a lot of my clients fear when it shows up. A lot of people that have studied tarot know that this is a card that has been considered to be associated with catastrophe and disaster. But most of the time when I see it, it's representing the falling away of our illusions, and the point at which we recognize that a certain attachment that we had to a certain truth or a certain reality or a certain idea can no longer be upheld because it just doesn't make sense anymore. That what we thought was going to happen is not happening. Something else is happening, and it's up to us to accept that reality, and ultimately it's for the best. A lot of times when difficult truths reveal themselves, they represent something that has been true for a long time, and it's just the point at which the truth emerges that feels the most shattering, that feels the most difficult, when in fact this reality has been existent for a while, and we're the ones that feel shattered because we're coming to terms with the truth. So the Tower card represents that. It's the crumbling of any falsehood that we've built up in our minds, and the return to nature, or the return to reality. It's a reality check. So this card is our future. So this is looking like we're coming into a phase where we learn more, and what we learn may be difficult. At the very least, what we learn will be different than what we thought was true. And we may find that we have to do some adjustment. So I welcome you again to join me in doing our best to go with the flow, respecting our emotions, being appreciative that our heart delivers truth, and that we have a choice in how we react to that. So I welcome you to join me in resolving to do our best and setting intentions to do our best with whatever comes up, no matter how difficult it may be or how unexpected it may be. Just doing our best with whatever comes up is sometimes the best we can do. And that is my intention with the near future. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think, and let me know how you interpret these cards, if they're different from your imagination. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time for a full moon reading. Bye.